Okay, this is the static cling installation video. These are the tools you need. You need a water bottle, 1 drop of soap, liquid soap is fine, dry rag, static cling, and a squeegee. And I'm going to use my Visa card. Okay, what do we do first? First we clean the window. Make sure it's really clean. I've already cleaned this one. After that, we're going to saturate the window with a lot of water. Do not be shy. Once you have enough water on it, take your static cling. You want to peel away the paper backer. Very simple process. Normally this is a 2-man job, especially if it has to go up in the air. I'm going to do it by myself to show you that it can be done by itself. The shiny side is the side that goes against the window. If you have tinted windows like this, you want to put it on the outside of the store. Now, to keep this from sticking together, you want to wet the shiny side and then begin to float the static cling onto the window, onto the wet window. And by putting enough water up, what that does is it allows you to move it if you have to. You can squeegee it with your hand initially just to make sure it's straight and even, which it is. But notice, with enough water, it actually floats. So you can line it up to the side of your windows as a guide to keep it perfectly straight. If you do get a crease, just pull it away and start all over. And then you pull out your handy dandy squeegee, which in this case will be my Visa card. And this will allow you to get the bubbles out. You want to start at the top, from the middle, pushing out. You get the excess water out and all the bubbles. And you want to just push out. And you'll see the water dripping from behind. That's no big deal. And then you just work your way around. Don't worry, you're not going to scratch the ink either. This is silk screened ink. It's very durable. So you're not going to scratch it with a piece of plastic and or a squeegee. If you have a squeegee, this would be a quicker process. By the way, this is my 6th static cling that I've ever put up in my life. So just because I'm in the printing business doesn't mean I install this stuff. Now, once you finish squeegeeing it and you get all the water out and the bubbles out, you want to go check behind the window. Make sure all the bubbles are out. So I'm going to check that real quick. Pretty good. But if you look at an angle, you can see where the bubbles are, and all you're going to do is just push them out. If you have a bubble or a wrinkle that's a little persistent, just pull it away, respray, and start all over again, and it will come out eventually. You don't need any special hardware to install these static clings. The other thing you need to know is these static clings are weatherproof and they're non-fade inks. So you can leave them up for up to about a year, and you shouldn't have any issues with them. After you're finished doing the squeegeeing, you want to take your dry rag, you want to wipe off the excess. You want to always push from the middle out or up to push the remaining excess water out. And that's it.